Second, it's been quite a bit of time since we seen on live trading. So that's what we're gonna do right now because I've been slacking off a lot in that, and I'm just actually I'm not really liking my trading P&L wise recently, and yeah, I'm just trying to make it as low key as possible. So detached in the markets. Okay, so right now I'm really bullish on the day. We're just delivering from sell side, from this 4 hour gap. Sell side liquidity here in the hourly, technical also the 4 hour. This 15 minutes being disrespected, and I'm actually gonna wait on where we're gonna manipulate market open. So right now market opens. I'm gonna be, this is really my strong draw. This 4 hour high. We also have this 15-minute gap that we just manipulated onto, which we can easily disrespect, by the way. So let's wait for where we can get manipulation from. So it could be off of this 5 minute gap to go higher or get reversal off of this 15 minute. I think it's also a 30 minute. Yeah, this is a 30 minute gap currently in a 30 minute. I'm just gonna use a 30 minute. Okay, so that 4 hour high, it's also a London high, but on ES it's not. But I'm gonna base a little bit more on NQ. Have this 5 minute gap as well. Let's see if we can get reaction off of that, get them a little bit maybe of retrace onto like a 5 minute gap. But I think this is just really gonna bust. But if this reverses, you can get some sort of inversion towards here. I would gladly take it. You can see I also have this marked out on um MQ just in case. No. So if we ever take a trade, we're pretty damn ready. I'll definitely slap shorts when we get 30-second inversion off of this. And as well 15 seconds. Or we're just gonna pump towards this highs, which is it's just like there's no entry for me. Alright, yes, now take that London high. I'll mark out the Asia high as well. In case we're gonna be so bullish. Yeah. In case we're gonna be so bullish. My NQ is lagging. Don't lag with me, bye. Okay, okay. Maybe we can get a 1 minute inversion because there's already an SMT up at those highs. But I definitely still am bullish despite seeing those shit get ran through. I still am bullish. Say, bro, when you're bullish, why not just take a long off of here? I don't trade off of that. Just remain patient, guys. You're gonna get a setup. Just rips towards those highs is fine. We can still take shorts off of it. So just chill out, guys. There's always gonna be a setup. But this hour is being disrespected. I would like to mark out. Apart from that, where we can totally reject from, it's pretty much like an Asia session high. Because it's not really strong points of draws or rejections off of those levels. So yeah, we took those London highs on ES. Have like a continuation later, like just maybe chop for the whole time, but that could happen. We can just like chop here till 10 a.m. open, and 10 a.m. can go lower to go higher. That could also happen. Let's see. Let's see. Um, there's nothing much I can do here. Say, bro, would you take a short off of this? I don't want to. I mean, I can stab like a one mini short on it, then just add more coin tracks as we go. But it's like pretty nonsense, right? I mean, there's an SMT. Um, what do you think? If you get like a really mad close, there's a 2 minute here as well. If you get a really great, really good close, I will. If you get a really good close, I'll do it. But it's much better if you can just manipulate this high first, then see some short structure. Let's say this still goes up, up. That's really bad drawing. It goes like up, sweep, sweep, then go lower. That's a lot better to take trade off. But right now, just wait here on what happens. Um, 60 points, so that's really good for 4 micros. So nothing really much here. Took that buy side, 15 minute. I think there's no more gaps on ES, but yeah, some more gaps. Even the 4 hour, yeah, not really any notable gaps on 4 hour. We're looking pretty bullish here. Here, if you like badly want to take a trade, you know, you might get away with this, but would I take it? No, there's no reason to do so. I'm willing to take a stab here. Willing to take a stab. As long as the 2 minute doesn't get tapped in this inversion leg, 4 micros. The 30 second does close. Okay, the 30 second closed now. 15 second also did, but we're still rejecting so much. It's to a point that you can actually take longs off of this streak. Are we creating some sort of gaps that we can maybe validate? 15, 5. About to just make a 5 minute right now. But I think 3 minutes we already, oh yeah, we're currently in 3 minute. Yeah, you can take longs off of this actually. But I'd rather see, a little bit of a deeper retrace for me to take anything off of this. Yeah, you can long there if you're really convicted with this one. If you're able to slap it there, like there. Good, good, dun, 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 dun. Can definitely get away with it. Right now, it could be filled, but I'll still wait. If it's not clear, I don't want to slap something that's vaguely unclear at the moment. All right, you got mugs if that's the case. There's a 15 second off of this. Currently in a 3 minute, that's why I don't want to slap anything. So I'm just really gonna watch this. So there's SMT on the highs. I mean, it depends how much conviction you have. Because I really want to see those highs get taken out. Just give me a lot more conviction. For me, the flip is definitely if we can see this 3 minute flip bearish. That's a go signal. Easily a go signal. Easily a go signal. So yeah. So 5 minutes will also open in the next minute. On the 3 minute gap, we just opened the equilibrium. We also tapped OTE of the 9:30 open. Can I slap along here? Um, if price could wait for me, maybe. No, I can't. I was thinking about long in here on this inversion. Do you think I could still do that? Oh, this is too many, so I just need one. Oh my days. Can we get tapped? All right. Give me a reaction off of that. And then how long? Wow, what a chop. I'm just gonna chill on my hands right now. Because that's a really choppy market condition. There's a 5 minute gap on my stop loss. If that's if I want to go one mini, but it's so chopped up. Well, also this one's a 5 minute gap as well. Nothing happening much. Actually, I was planning to not even work out today. I mean, I'm not in trade today because I was working out. Maybe that was a better decision, but who knows? Just give a little bit more time in the market. But these are freaking equal highs, equal after equal. It's an unfilled 4 hour gap. See this unfilled 4 hour gap, an equal high, an hourly gap, 15-minute gap. I think that should actually flush. Boom. Yeah, if this was me, my stop loss would be here. If I did take this, my stop loss would be here. Yeah, it's unclear. This is when I blew my accounts, by the way. This type of PA, that's how I blew my funded. Like, I can get freaking flashbacks of this same PA. This is pure accumulation. It will manipulate at one point. It's good thing if you'll get the manipulation higher than lower. You know, you're right with the longs, but what if it goes on the 5 minute first? Then you're mugged, right? The long should work here because it's obnoxious if it doesn't. It's obnoxious. Okay, it does. It did work. Because if I was in here, I was planning to go limit here, 3150, then stops here. So like 13 point stop. Not really that bad. And TP here. Okay, that would actually bank, but it's just so chopped up. It's so nonsense. That's what I want to stop. If we can get the inversion off of this, then sure. Now we're talking. Now we're talking if we get inversions off of this high. Because this is the high I am anticipating eight trades from Sheridan S&T off of this high. Swept it, mugged it for hourly. 15, there's not really 15 on that. Like 5 minute. This one is just really semi. You may nothing really so clear, but I think we might be creating liquidity here. Especially if you're just gonna hold this S&T. If you're gonna hold that S&T, that would be a lot better. A lot better. Um, There's not a clear gap with an inverse. We do have this. We opened here the 5 micros as well as the 1 minute. In case I want to go like really, really tight. Pop. It's all unclear. There's no news today, by the way. Yeah, I wish I just was chilling right now. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. We all know that trading is a waiting game, and shit, truly is a waiting game. It's pretty boring. It's what really trading is just freaking waiting for a setup to form. Um, we're looking pretty bullish, and I was, my anticipation was right on that. The 15-minute now close. Can we go back to this 9:30 low? Pretty, pretty far place, but still could happen. Still could happen. If you were so zoomed in, you'll probably take longs anyway from here. But it was the choppiest shit. Not even textbook. The 30 second, I was planning to hop in here. I mean, if I was in here and gave myself a little bit, better stops, yeah, I would be here. But yeah, the next high we're talking about is the Asia highs, which is quite far, but I hope we can get entries towards it. Because right now, price isn't giving us anything. I don't even have anything to mark out here, like a place where I would go break even at or anticipate rejection off. It's pretty insane, huh? Pretty insane. Are we gonna get short top of that? But we're edging Asia highs now. But kind of looks a little bit of accumulation. If it's just manipulation that's gonna distribute to this 15-minute gap, that would be nice. Then break even here in this 5 minute gap, or that could also be a TP at this point on. But this will be a 3 minute gap. If we're gonna have a 3 minute inversion off of this, that would be nice. Might get an SMT out of those Asia highs. Its ES is pretty near that shit, you could say. It's pretty near that shit. But this is a filthy waiting game. There's a 2 minute here. Oh, you can slap a 1 micro here if you just want to test it out. But you'll go break even so fast. It's not even funny. Let's see. Oh, I think we're gonna delete that. I'll go 2 micros. I'll sell 2 micros on that. Okay, I'll sell 2 micros on that. Let's buy stop here. Stop loss. How much am I risking here? $100. All right, that's fine. Buy stops on that. Yes. Oh, we're currently in a tree here. Currently in a 3 minute. Currently in a 3 minute. So I have to like take risks off so fast. But if I'm anticipating this to actually hold, which I don't, so that's fine. Because I'm not anticipating it to hold. Where did I see that the 3 minute is gone? On Q? I thought that there wasn't a 3 minute. It's still respected. That's why I don't want to go freaking full money leg on that. But if this versus 3 minute, I'm going full on risk on this. I'm gonna go full risk if we can get an inversion here. Full risk, full risk. And then like 60 point stops. Yeah, something like this. Me, but ES is currently not looking like he wants that. ES opened a 5 minute. I assume NQ won't open a 5 minute. We have a 2 minute here. Can we close the 2 minute at the same time? All right. Oh, this is also macro. This is also macro. Let's see if we can get some naughty action. Naughty. Can we get another 3 minute on NQ? And I will sell fairly heavy. 5 micros. This. I don't want to like stay on that shop. Okay. 3 minute. We're currently in a 5 minute on ES. Let's see if we can inverse this. 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minute. I'm slapping shorts if you get the 3 minute flows here. 5 micros on the whole. Alright. Oops. I was out immediately. I was out that immediately, guys. This 5 minute was being respected, which is not good. Alright. So I think valuation, um, I do think so. And we're just gonna remain bullish, I guess. We'll see. Still pretty low risk anyway, so it's fine. We did inverse, and I still liked it. Despite that, I still liked it. I guess we're just really gonna go to the draws right now. We're that bullish that we don't want to fill no more gap, but it still looks pretty unpleasant. Still unpleasant. It just really looks like, accumulation, blah blah blah, then this is the manipulation, and this is the distribution leg, but we're wrong on that. Got a really small loss. I slapped in 5 micros, and I got stopped out in seconds. Would I take this? No. For me, that's just revenge trading. Nothing really clear. Because for me, at most, this VPR would hold. I mean, if, with that ideology, I am assuming that this long should hold as well. you know, but I won't take it. Guys, I was thinking also to have decent conviction with it. It's in macro to deliver on where it wants to go, and it was forming something, but it wasn't really the move. So yeah, I think we're gonna take out some sort of Asia highs first. That's gonna be the draw on the day. Yeah, that's probably what could happen. 5 minutes has, well respected on ES. Um, that's a thing. But it's just the fact that we open a 15 minute here. That's why I want us to just maybe kind of round trip a bit. But it is what it is. The market didn't want to do that. It didn't want to do that. So I'm pretty much stuck right now. Um, I don't know. This looks pretty choppy. Even on this particular trade that I took, I said that it's like pretty unclear. But at the same time, this is like a pattern that I love to see. Accumulation, then this is a really nice rejection. Um, VPR as well. I did actually enter here, but got my 2 minute inversion entry over here. Then like limit ordered, then had like a really, 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 really tight stop. Got filled right away. And this shit is actually bombing. It's really bombing. And actually going to freaking the moon and stars. But it wasn't the clearest anyways, because like if you want to get longs, why would you invert this first? I mean, it's definitely a pattern trade if you think about it. Could definitely be a pattern trade, but there's some possibilities with it because this is already accumulation lows. Um, Open at a 15 minute gap, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. I guess I'll wait for this high to get taken out to take shorts or get some longs off of this as well. Actually, low battery right now, so yeah, we took out Asia high, so yeah. I'm really anticipating rejection from here, unless we're just literally gonna flush to the brink of everything. Yeah, I'm bullish on the day, but not this bullish. Took like a counter trend short there. So it's just over time frame draws. See if we can get an open low high close here on this 15 minute. Mm-hmm. I think it's just gonna pumping up, bro. But yeah, we already took Asia highs. I think we're just gonna remain bullish at this point because the close is also gonna be bullish. What if I took this? I don't know. It's not the cleanest either. Um, yeah. Was it the cleanest for me? But some people, I can really see some people take this. I saw that the 5 minute was about to open, but I was anticipating that to just get ran through. Despite that, because we're seeing some weakness in terms of bullishness, and got the inverse here stronger than Larry just pumped higher after that. Not a high quality setup, but definitely something you could take. So this until 15 minute gap on this leg, but this is so far that I don't think that would get hit at all. So I'll mark out this 5 minute in case we can just tap on this 5 minute, get along. So yeah, this also is where's the 10 a.m. open. So this is the 10 a.m. open. So yeah, it's looking pretty high. Somebody actually took loans. What in the world? Bro, like Dodgy always takes trades. It took a trade out of open.
Definitely should have taken this one. A lot of people are like, "Oh, isn't that a bad low from Trump?" And like, yes, it is.
But yeah, I don't really care. Let's mark out the 5 minute on ES as well. Actually, that's not a 5 minute, but yeah, I'll just keep that marked out there. 9:45 low, 5 minute. Technically, that will be a 3 minute. It will be a 5 minute if you just remain just chopping, chopping. This will be a 5 minute, 3 minute. Actually, you can take like a max short here if you want to for like the open, low, high, close kind of manipulation. You know, we know NQ. We like to do those things. A little bit of stimulation, manipulation, distribution, type shit. After this 30 second is gonna close. Lower. Oh, I was gonna go on MQ. Cons. The 30 second did close. Let's see if we can get the 1 minute here. 5 minute close. Then break even at this low. If it just won't flush to the moons and stars. I have to get 60 points though. Is that valid if I needed 60 points? The close was It was pretty still showing some bullishness. Feel me? Still was showing bullishness. 5 minute, then it suddenly just flushed. Suddenly just flushed. Did inverse. Suddenly just flushed. What if I just like, okay, I'm gonna enter on that shit. Nah, but I don't think I'm gonna get filled anymore, but yeah. And M and Q it didn't close, right? That's why I don't like charting on M and Q, bro. If I was NQ, I would have been here. I would have been slapped in here. Slap, slapped. But yeah. We can just wait for the 5 minute tap and then longs off of that. You can also do that. We're edging the 3 minute, bro. Or maybe that could have been my entry. What if that was the case? I was planning to like re-entry here. What if that was the case? Because a lot of people would have entered there. Pretty sure. Why is my trade debate bugging? It seriously is bugging. The computer is straight as bugging. Alright, I don't know what to actually expect from this price action. It's like dog poo, and I don't really know. It looks like straight dog poo, bro. It looks like straight dog poo. But right now we have an S&T on those highs. But honestly, the price action looks like straight dog poo. Did you hear that? Yes, dog poo. You're gonna edge a 3 minute like that. What a dog poo. Or maybe we can tap to 10 a.m. Oh, we already have SMT here now. Okay, okay, okay. We're talking. Can we get shorts off of this? Please. 'Cause the next high you would want to take out is this. And actually it's so far. I don't think you would want that, right? You won't like that today. Alright? Give me the slap of a 30 second lower. Have like a conviction of a dog crack, honestly. But it would work. Tap to 10 a.m. Can we get like a 30 second inversion lower? Yeah, we could have that, which was technically this. Yeah, we can get that inversion lower. That would be nice. So we already had an SMT on this high. From this high, by the way. Boom, boom. Really nice SMT. So if we could just close below that, I'll short. Shorting pretty soon. Okay, I'm short there. Stops are at 29274. Buy stops. There you go. TP. Let's go at M and Q. Enter there. Um, yeah, I'm break even there. Where's my TP? Where's the 5 minute? I cannot see the 5 minute, guys. Okay, we're in the 5 minute now. But I need 60. I need actually like 60, like 50 points. So I would anticipate this to inverse. I mean, I would like it to inverse. But yeah, risk free here. I will put my buy stops. I'll buy limit here. Hopefully, with flush, 56 points. So on NQ, we already swept that 3 minute we were talking about. So definitely it's a risk free trade, but we're still edging the 5 minute. So break even also 3 minute. TP in the 5 minute. I mean, actually below the 5 minute. Let's see, let's see. If honestly, I want to just pull it out a lot, pretty much at this point. Oh, this is not my trade account, this one. But yeah, I'll just take a break even trade if ever. So I took it off a 30-second inversion, which I said I was heavily convicted with. So yeah, let's just see if we can get this. There's a 15-minute gap here lower, and if let's actually get the see if this. I hope this, not hope, bro. I'm not freaking hope trading. I'm anticipating this gap to hold and not actually, you know, tapping on break even. Where's the 9:30 open? So if the 9:30 open was from here, let's see the EQ of the leg. Okay, we can anticipate we can actually hit EQ here. So if we can hit EQ, I'm putting my TP here about 59.5 points. So risk free there. I'll let this trade be. Um, let this trade run. If my analysis is right, we will just flush through this 5 minute, which right now is holding, but let's see. If it's gonna be a break-even trade or we just flush here lower because the EQ is still down here. So let's just wait for that, boys. So if we hit break-even in this trade, I'm not gonna be trading anymore in the day and just call it a day. It's pretty much what's gonna happen here. So yeah, there you go. I think we're gonna get stopped out and break even. There you go. Or we're gonna hold at 30. 30, 30, 30. It's technically an L, yeah. It's an L on the day, but it is what it is. We didn't, we're not able to get through that 5 minute. Um, we're up 38 points on the trade, but yeah, I'll be off on here and take that $120 loss. Um, yes, I already got my trades on the day. So execution's on. So let's do a little bit of a trade recap. A little bit too much execution. So we took short here, like with pretty much like a stops right here. I went on break even so early because I really didn't have much conviction with it. And for all this short right here, I got stopped there right away. In the 3 minute close, I limit ordered the 3 minute gap and got stopped out there. Um, yeah, let's kind of put that there. I short at 29168, so it's about something like right here. And my stop loss at 29178. Really tight stop, by the way. Yeah, my stops are just like right here. Okay. Then I was targeting, and if I have to break even, I'm not gonna mark that out no more. Got break even there in that trade. Then this one I was aiming for 60 points, kind of like this, something like this right here. Somewhere down that low. Right now, it literally just stopped my entry. If this goes CP, it is what it is. But actually, if I was one on one mini gear, which I wasn't, if I was on one mini gear, I would definitely take profit at this low. But um, yeah. Uh, It is what it is because I cannot really risk much on this account compared to the other one. So I'm just gonna let this trade play out. But I think it still might play out. It is what it is. It does happen. And yeah, it's really stopped me out on break even, just like right here. Then basically two shorts. I was looking for shorts because I was bullish on the day, but we took my bullish draws on liquidity, which is like an SMT off of everything. So yeah, that is all for today. I'll screenshot this. Pretty much an L, an L, and a break even trade. This is really my issue in terms of, higher RR trades. I'm really used to having lower RR. So I want to end the trade as early as possible, like this one. If I was on one mini here, I would literally pull out every single shit that I have, but I'm not. I was walking with five micros. With my risk could act because can my risk actually handle one mini? Yeah, it's actually one mini is 355, but I didn't do that. Actually, here, this would only be my CP if ever, and freaking be bonking, dunking on the deck right away. But yeah, break even on that. Yeah, this is the executions, an L and a break even trade. But it's looking like it's gonna play out, but that's gonna be all for today, guys. Even if you can see, it's Mac TP. It literally just took me out first, and yeah, actually my stops weren't there. It's just I want to give it more wiggle room. Honestly, my stops would literally just be at this high, which is like 29264. So, but I'm definitely, giving this a little bit more space on freaking stop losses. BE Hunt. So this is the trades, guys. Really bad. I really wish I was still here. Really nice TP, but I think this would definitely still go lower because again, we had an SMT on here. Really nice read on the day. SMT off of that daily high. SMTs everywhere. SMT from the high, from that buy side. Um, top 10 a.m. respected that shit. Um, yeah. If I had the gut to do freaking one mini on it, that would be nice, but I didn't because again, actually this is a long setup. It's looking like it's gonna play out, but again, not gonna trade. If you're look like that's why I like about risking heavy. I mean, yeah, you lose big when you lose, but there's some things that this shit wouldn't have happened if I was risking a little bit more. Also, a stronger draw right now because it became a 15 minute. Damn. So yeah, like my TP, where was my TP? So my TP was here. This was my actual trade, and yeah, just went on break even here in the first candle, and then chopped up, went back to my entry, and then just smothered lower. It is what it is, y'all. So we're ending the day in red, but we're technically was floating how much here? I was up $400 here, so I was down 100, so I was like floating 300, and you know, still on my P&L on this day, but aim for that because I need to get like 500 a day because if I wanted to pass this in just three trades, yeah, what's my P&L right now? Yeah, like that. Still can pass this in three trades. So it literally ate my TP and just look